Kitzbühl's Alpine Rally is one of the region's most attractive events for classic cars. This year's rally is the 23rd of its kind. Classy sedans, elegant sports cars, and speedsters from yesteryear strut their stuff. Bentleys, Porsches, Maseratis draw vintage car buffs from across Europe to the Austrian Alps. This year's rally opens with the presentation of this Rolls-Royce Phantom, dating from 1928. Despite being in its 80s, the car has lost none of its shine. But it's far from being the only rare vehicle here. This man tells us his Auto Union Wanderer was built in 1936, one of only 250 such cars made. He says it houses a compressor and believes his is the only car in this rally to have one. Participants all want to finish in good time, but they plan to have fun along the way. He jokingly says they hope to reach 430 kilometers an hour. But they're really psyched. Some rally drivers have already figured out their tactics. Man and machine cruise along the Alpine roads in perfect harmony. Others still need to do a little fine-tuning. This woman says she can handle the car, but her husband, he's being difficult. She gripes that he only needs to do what she tells him and that this shouldn't be so hard. But easier said than done. The husband says it's very difficult to follow his wife's directions as he's used to setting the course when he's in the driver's seat. But now she's trying to call the shots from the passenger seat, which he finds most unusual. The vintage car lovers spend 3 days on the road, touring around Tyrol and heading for Salzburg and Bavaria. In total, they cover some 590 kilometers. Some celebrities are also taking part, like Scottish race car driver Susie Stoddart. She's enjoying the beautiful weather and the unusually relaxed tempo. Stoddart says in the Touring Car Masters she has to drive like the wind, but here it's calmer. She can savor the beautiful views of the mountains. But for other race car drivers, old habits die hard. They push their vintage cars to the limit. He says the road was a bit wet. On a switchback, he let the car drift a little and pulled out of it using power oversteer. He couldn't resist. Still, not all of the classic cars are up to making those kinds of maneuvers. Here, it's still chugging along. But a short while later, this 12-cylinder Lagonda, dating from 1933, is out of the race for good. The driver says the 6 cylinders are cold and not producing any power. Driving along the pass with 6 cylinders is torture for the engine. But often necessity is the mother of invention. When the gas pedal on this 1938 model sports car stopped working, the driver switched to the hand throttle. No one lets little obstacles get in their way. They're here for the long haul. This 1975 BMW convertible is the grand champion of the 2010 Alpine Rally. But anyone who makes it to the finish line here is a winner. Surrounded by onlookers, they parade through Kitzbühel and bask in the glory of another memorable rally.